We have another song this morning. Hold on.
Michigan women and mothers have faced many challenges.
One
and
moment.
they feel like they're going at it alone.
Morning sun, I've been sitting under the mud like rolling, rock and roll away again. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sitting tired to roll away. Right, Trippy? Hey, time. Bugs and stuff, babe. No, Josh, I'll look into that. Tide roll away. Right, Sandy? How's your thumb feel this morning? Should it be popping a like? Come on, groovy kids. Let's get freaky with it. Universal. Worldwide. International. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Get down now.
Tudor Dixon thinks I should go to jail.
Get out of here,
just for
Tudor
doing my
Dixon.
job. Tudor Dixon.
Get out of here,
outlaw
all you
abortion with
politicians.
No exceptions. With no exceptions. Rape,
Just
incest,
spending money
or
and
health of
lying
abortion
about
would
each
make
other.
me a felon.
That's gossip. Wait a minute. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes. This is the one we go for. When you guys need it in your lab, this is the one you go for right here. Peaceful music. Soothing, relaxing background. This is for all the tea crew. This is for everybody that's ever drank tea and wanted to become more aware. What's with this feed, Pops? Come on. Okay. November 1st. Woo! November 1st. What's happening to time? Number one, I don't have enough of it. Number two, it's going awfully fast. It's flying by. Is it Mushfest yet, Penny? Can we just fast forward to April? Can we just fast forward to April, please? Gosh, time goes way too fast. I want to sleep more, too. I'm missing sleep. I wish I could sleep till April. Okay? It's getting faster, kids. It's the 1st of November already. Next thing you know, I'm going to be having Thanksgiving dinner with you guys. Happy birthday, Captain Jeff. Happy birthday to Captain Jeff. Is Captain Jeff here? I haven't seen him. Is it his birthday? 'Cause there's something special here at the house for him. Is it really? I honestly didn't remember that Jeff's birthday's here today, but I was smart enough to have a package already ready for my friend because he won't tell me when his birthday is usually. He tries to be all shy about it. Is the captain here this morning? Captain! Are you here? B! See, you guys trying to sneak it up on me, B. Don't try that stuff on Pops. Happy birthday to Jeff. I'm going to do a Pop Croons in person, tape it, and play it for everybody. But it's going to be with Pop Croons and Jeffy in person. It looks like I'm going to have to head over there this weekend, Captain and Miss B, and drop off your present. I actually have a box of presents set aside. Boop! I knew his birthday was coming soon. Give me 5 people that think it has something to do with fishing. Sandy, happy birthday to your son today, too. Give me 5 people that think it might have something. He's working? Okay. I miss him so much, B. I miss you too, dear. But I miss your husband. I bet you're glad. You don't have to be as jealous of me on Saturdays right now. Right? How many people think that whatever I got, Jeff has something to do with fishing? How many? He's not here. He's not here. Should I tell you guys what it is? Should I whisper it to you guys? Because he's not here. And I know that B will keep a secret. Do you guys want to know what I got him? Shh. He's not here. He's not here. She is probably wishing it was fishing season. Get him out of here on Saturday. Who wants to hear what I got Captain Jeff for his birthday? I bought it a few weeks ago, actually. Not a Rapala grill. B will keep it a secret. Okay, B's promising to not tell Captain. He'll probably, if he watches the show, watch back on the show. Slingy, you're the smartest kid in the book. You're the smart in the boat. New fish finder. But this one, he has a beautiful, fantastic, state-of-the-art fish finder on his console behind the steering wheel, and that's what he uses. He's a master at it. I told him, let's get a smaller one, like a 7-inch, and put it at the front of the boat. If any of you have been fishing with us, like Kim or Eric knows. So Kevin and whoever's fishing off the front of the boat will have their own fish finder. So we're going to put a second fish finder on the boat. Fish finder number 2. We'll put the second fish finder on the front of the boat because Kevin can't fish and all he sees is the back of the screen. So we're going to I wanted to get one that goes on the front. And this one is not just a regular old one. This one intelligently Bluetooths or something speaks to the trolling motor. So there's a trolling motor at the front, and the fish finder and the trolling motor are going to interact somehow. Okay? Disky, you have 2 on your boat? B, shh, don't tell him. He probably already knows because I was telling him we have to get the second one. Who's going to profit mostly from this is Kevin. Kevin's going to start because he's so old school. He's never fished from a fish finder before. Jeff and I are in the back of the boat, and we can see the fish finder, and I use it. It's one of the things that helps me fish better. So, Kevin, this next year, and Jeff's going to be a pro at hooking it up and setting it up. So this year, Kevin's going to have his own fish finder. Yeah, is that pretty cool? Or wait a minute. Maddie, is it a cheating tool or is it a provide more fish tool? Yours links with the trolling motor too, Disky, and it's a game changer. Boom. That's all I could keep hearing and reading about it. There's no point in getting one that doesn't link with your trolling motor. Happy birthday to Captain Jeff. I truly didn't know it was today. They always are sneaking his birthday up on me. Okay? They're very tricky, that group. They're trying to always be humble. Oh, we don't ever want to attract attention. We're the back of we're holding up the wallflower guys. No. No, no, no. Thank you for whoever, I think it was Whiskey said it first. Okay? That's going to be a new fish whistle. Kevin's going to have the brand new fish whistle. The funniest thing is it's going to take him a while because Kevin still is figuring out how to take a picture on his cell phone. We got Kevin, Miss Rose got him a cell phone somewhere like, I'm going to say January or February. The man literally is still figuring out how to forward a picture from his house to my house. I've given him 4 lessons already. Kevin, you push this button, push this, and he'll do it while you're there, but as soon as you leave, boop, it's out the other door. Kind of like I am with my website. With what, Pops? The website. November 1st. Whiskey, the struggle is real. It's November 1st, Detroit Mush Lab. Chris and Ellen. I couldn't do anything without my friend Chris. He's my background support. It will be up today and slowly but surely populated with more offerings. Chris here did most of the work. I don't want to take credit for it. I'm the guy that just points. I plop and point. I'm the plop and pointer guy. I plop and I just, oh, can you do this? And you can do that. Not true. Here's who I am. I'm this guy. I got about 100 of those to worry about right now. It's a bad problem, good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. We're reluctant to say exactly what the website is yet because I don't want a bunch of people going there yet until we're really, really ready. I'm over here doing this. Chris is over there doing that. But it's November 1st. We're on track. I've shown you, this is the title page. Title page when you get to the site. This will be what the shopping pages are going to look like. Whoops. That's what shopping pages are going to look like. You're just going to go to one of these guys, push on it, and it's going to take you to a description of what everything is. This is certain kind of liquid cultures that we'll have for offer. So everything should have a picture and a description when you open it up. Being done pretty darn well if you ask me. Okay? Oh, Chris definitely is going to get a Shroomy plus some. All right? Let me be clear about something. That this is, I have the vision. Leaders are usually the people that have the vision, but we don't necessarily have the skills to execute our vision. So we look around and we find people and we raise them up to be their best, and everybody executes the vision together. Does that make sense? Give me 10 people that says that makes sense. Nobody has the time or the skills even to do everything themselves. Anybody that does is like ego freaked out. Right, Carrie? And then you spend some time in this milieu of mycology. 3 years now, Pops has been vetting people. Meeting, learning, joining, giving, taking. 3 different people, boom, boom, boom. I've tried 3 different opportunities. And in all 3, eventually, the person that I was paired up with absconded. Turned out to be more of a wolf than I thought. Okay. That's part of the game, part of the deal. What do you do in the meantime? Quit? Blame them? No. Gossip about them. Go around behind their, tell everybody their name and complain. Go, tell everything. Gossip about them. No. You pick up what pieces that you've learned from, and you find more and better reliable people. That's what you do. And you'd never quit. Because if you think you're the only impeccable person, sorry, you're not. Your job's to find more of them. Or train up some. Does this make sense? I've been knowing Chris and Ellen. These are people that I've... can I say this to you? The three people that I've paired myself with in the past for help and administrative issues and stuff, I never met one eye to eye, face to face. Phone, yes, plenty of texting, but they had never actually been in my presence. Did you know that, Kieran? But I believed in, trusted, and we moved forward. Guy in San Diego, a guy in Oregon, and another person here in Michigan. Never once actually met them in person, but we did businesses together. Cost me a lot of money. I didn't lose my reputation in the process. They put my reputation up there for sale or for ripoff. They didn't care if it burned me to an ash. Having said that, the two people that I'm intimately involved with right now, and I want that group to grow, it's two right now, are two people that, I'm saying it out loud, I'm saying it publicly, I've learned, I trusted him implicitly to begin with. Here's all my trust, let's see what you do with it. And it's never, ever been even close to abused. It's been watered and nurtured. And we're all better for it. Chris and Ellen, Chris, for many times he was helping with merchandise site. He was capable of doing all of this online stuff. We finally reached out to him and said, Chris, I need help. I want it to be you. He's done a lot of work, you guys. How can I repay you, Chris? You just keep doing you, Pops. So he's the background Billy on some of this stuff. When Pops doesn't completely get it, I'm going to turn to Chris, and he's going to help me. Have a good day, B. I miss you so much. I'm going to see you guys soon. I'll get out there. I got to drop off the captain's present. The other person, and you guys already know this, Sandy's my right shoulder. Some people say your right hand. Sandman is my right shoulder. I lean on him. He leans on me. We've been doing this for Sandy and I for 1.5 years now. And he's turned into a more than credible mycologist. Let me put it to you that way. And he's dedicated. I don't think you guys, nobody can argue with this. He's dedicated to mycology and to growing it, and I would say not for profit. He'll pay his bills. He'll get even. He'll make sure the lights are on for himself and the kids. But he's not here to become own a yacht that says Myco Yacht. If he was, I'd be through with him a long time ago. I figured it out already. By watching. Why am I talking about Sandman right now? Because a lot of the items that are going to be listed on this site are going to be coming from Sandman's lab. We're turning this into like an Amazon, a Shroomazon. Not all of the stuff that you'll order are going to come from Pops and Pops alone. You as an end push the button guy may not know, but some of it's going to be coming from Sandy. It's going to be doing two things doing that. You're going to be getting good genetics, and you're going to be helping support a growing mycology community. It isn't all Pops. I hate anybody that it's all about them only. And then the final thought, we've talked about this once before. If you have something in your garage, your cottage industry, something that is working, and you believe that it's a credible product and you can represent it impeccably, talk to us. Let's get it on the site. Let's grow this. Let's put a bunch of stuff on there. Okay? That's the idea. And then the way it'll work is the order will go to you. The payment will go to you. It'll be your job to get your product, boom, mailed out to the client in a reasonable period of time. If I start getting less than 5-star ratings on you as a vendor, boom, you're off the site. As long as you keep a 5-star rating with the site admin, gosh, I hope you can keep your business growing. Keep telling people about it, because then they come there and they see your stuff, but they see everybody else's stuff too. Well, guess what's going to happen? But this is up to us to make happen. It's up to us to make happen, and it's also up to us to do it with patience and kindness, because none of us are Jeff Bezos yet. I don't even want to be. I promise I don't want to be. I was cleaning the house yesterday and I was thinking, thank goodness I don't have a 3-story house with 7,000 square feet. Why? I literally go from the couch to the kitchen to the TV to my office chair. That's it. The other 6,972 square feet are for my ego? So my neighbors can see me pull into the driveway? Been there. One other thought, just to prove to you that it's not about profit. Most of you know that if you go to sites, you go to individuals, you go somewhere, usually a liquid culture syringe, they're charging you $20 for one. That's what they're charging you. Right, Kieran, I love that. Every time I see that, I love my brother to death. He has a gigantic, like, mansion-sized house. And I think to myself, Tim, do you know how many loaves of bread that you could buy for Somalia with this place? How many tubs of mushrooms you could start? He's happy living in that mansion. Like I said, it's not about profit. Usually most I see, it's about $20, right? It's about $20 for a syringe. And then they'll package them together and give you a deal. Sandy's like, so how much should we price the syringes for? Let's do it maximum 15. Let's do $5 cheaper than anybody else. Let's still provide the best and do it quick and fast and good. But let's do it cheaper than anybody else. Everything that we'll do, we're going to do for minimum profit, maximum get it out to you guys. I'm not saying that as a commercial. I really am not. I'm saying that to the people that are, okay, MVP, we may not be doing the starter 4-pack on this site yet. But again, we'll be having offerings. Just understand that the idea is not to be taking your money. The idea is to provide a platform where we're supporting one another. You need something, I have it. Help me pay my electrical bill. I need something, you have it. Can I put some gas in your truck? Enough said. The Detroit Mush Lab. The Detroit Mush Lab. Don't go blow it up. It's barely happening. It's just getting going today. The Detroit Mush Lab. All one word. All lowercase. And we're still working on it. For some reason, we can't go to Google and search and link it. So you have to get the link right now from either myself. Chris and Ellen can send you the link. If you reach out to Chris and Ellen. Chris is on, Chris, help me out. On IG, what is your, I always forget. What's your tag on IG? Mr. Chris. If you reach out to him, he'll be able to. Censored Citizen Scientist, that's it. Censored Citizen Scientist. If you reach out to Censored Citizen Scientist, he can get you a link, and the link will send you over. Today and tomorrow, we're going to be getting it onto Google and getting links set up on my pages here and there. Okay? And we're only charging $5 to ship. Minimum shipping right now is $6 for a package. Plus I'm paying for the box, and I'm paying for the stuffing to keep it, and I'm paying for the label, and I'm paying for all the hours that it takes to package it, and then taking it down to the post office, and then the risk. $5 for shipping on packages. Anybody, give me a thumbs up, Pops. That's fair. Pops, it's probably costing you $3 every time you send something. $4 maybe. But it would be ridiculous to charge someone $9 for shipping. Wouldn't it be, Disky? Who would charge $9? That's about your break-even number on it, to be honest with you. Pops does all the numbers. But my other side, we heard $7, and I wasn't making any money off of the shipping. Sure. Because we're not looking to make money off of shipping. You know, that's a sneaky way that people put in their extra money. Watch the things that you're out there online buying, and all of a sudden, you get, your shipping charges. I bought something, I'm not even joking, I bought something not too long ago. It was $30 a unit. $30 a unit. So I said, okay, I want, what was it? I want 5 of them. So it's going to be $150. Shipping, they give you my shipping options. The cheapest shipping option, $110. It cost me $150 to buy the units. It cost me $110 to have it shipped to me. Do you think it really cost them $110 to ship it? So, hang in there. Within the next 2 to 3 days, it's all going to flourish. It's all gonna take off. I'm very, very proud of what we're doing. I think I'm more proud of why we're doing it. Is Captain Jeff here? Don't let him go back and watch the show. Shh. Don't let is that Captain Jeff here? I want to tell him happy birthday in person. Happy birthday, Jeff. I love you. I miss you. Take me fishing. After your present. After I give you your present. Oh, there's my buddy. Shh. You guys don't tell Jeff what he got for his birthday. All right? Don't tell. I have a feeling someone's going to leak. I have a feeling it's going to be like a boat. It's going to leak. Don't let it be like your boat. Jeff's boat's never leaked. He takes really good care of his boat. Gosh, I didn't know it was today, Jeff. You guys are very secretive about the day. Me, I tell everybody a week ahead of time so you have your presents ready. And then I last another week. Okay? No, I agree with you, D. There's nothing wrong with it. It's as long as I don't want to be seen. I don't want to see people in the mushroom game floating yachts. Put it to you that way. If you can send your kids to school, good deal. But floating yachts. Okay, Bob. Shh. Jeff, don't scroll back. Okay? Shh. How funny for Jeff. He's like, what is it? Okay, Miss B's not going to tell you either. Miss B won't tell you. And by the way, Jeff, today is Sandy's son's birthday. 16th birthday. You guys share the same birthday. When I come to see you next, Jeff, I'm bringing Pop Croons with me. I know you're going to be shy and everything, but Pop Croons is going to do a video with you. Okay? Pop Shrooms is going to do a video with the captain. How many people, if I do it, and when Pop Shrooms does it, how many people want to see Captain Jeff wearing his captain hat? Captain hat on Captain Jeff. First of all, what's the chances that I'll even get him to wear it? Slim and none. And I think Slim just left town. Okay? I don't think, I know Jeff. He has one old tattered old camo hat that's like the only thing. I am gonna bring a captain's hat, like on Gilligan Island. Skipper. Should I start calling Jeff Skipper? Hey, Skipper. Why is that cracking me up? Happy birthday, Skipper. You guys don't understand how much I like that guy. Okay? Happy birthday, Skipper. No, Big J, I gave him a Detroit camo. He likes it. It's on a shelf somewhere. He won't wear it because it's not tattered and have fish guts on it and everything else from the last 17 years. Okay? He's wearing that thing. It's got frays coming out the side over here. It's like, I don't know. Probably had a lure hooked here, a couple of them. Like, no, he's not changing the hat, and it's faded. It used to be like regular camo. Like, you're looking at it first, is there a camo pattern even in that material? Like, it is faded. He has worn that hat for a long time. Chris and Ellen, thank you. I didn't see Bahar here this morning. I wish I'd have seen Bahar. It was great to see her with her friend Chris at Mushfest. Jeff, it's about as old as you are. Tell the truth. It's about as old as you are. I'll bet you Jeff's hat. You guys don't get a good chance to see Jeff all the time. He has hair, no kidding, down to here, I would say. Low. Waistline at least. I was like, Jeff, when was the last time you got your hair cut? Last time I bought a camouflaged hat. Thanks for everything you're doing, Chris. We'll be in touch today and always from now on. Chris and Bahar. Chris was Bahar's boyfriend. If you guys, what an interesting man. Her as well. They went out one night and I think they did karaoke. She practically closed the place down. I guess quite a performer, quite an artist. Chris is as well. Wilmont Grinders on IG. Go check him out. You want to hear a success story? So he's one of the guys that, you know, on the Discovery Channel, that Forged in Fire, where they have the people that make knives and hatchets and spears and swords and all that. The knife guys. He's deeply in that group, but he says none of the people really on the show are like experts, like top of the game. Last thing they want to do is go on that show and not win. They would lose all their publicity, their reputation, their market. So he goes, so the people at the very, very top, they don't really participate in that show. And he knows them all. This is business. So he's like this metallurgist forger guy, blacksmith. He looks like one too. He's gigantic. Huge arms, huge. He's just a built dude. Super smart. He started looking around that industry and he goes, you know what's missing? Or he made it himself, actually. So he's making his own knives, his own cutting things, and you have to grind them at a certain point in the process. Right, Matt? He's a hoss. You have to grind them. That's part of the process. Well, he couldn't find on the shelf or anywhere out there a grinder to meet his specifications. So he modified one for himself in his own home use. And it's kicking ass for him. He goes through his mind, you know what? I can grinders myself. I can make these. He goes out and buys the big machine that literally cuts and stamps and creates the casings for the grind, everything, all the parts and pieces made in his own backyard shop. Wilmot Grinders is now selling the best grinder in the forging industry. All these people on that TV show, they have one of his grinders in their shop or they want it. $500,000 a year he's making doing grinders in his backyard. Because he saw a need, invested, bought all of the tools and the machinery, and he's now the grinder king of the forging people. Like, that is cool as AF. Like, we're mushroom kings, but look, I'm sitting next to the grinder king. Imagine the people we're meeting, the connections we're making, the way our mycelium's growing. Isn't that a great story? I'm like proud to be his friend. Now I'm like, we have a lot to learn from each other. That's a neat story. Every time I watch TV now, every time I see a blade, I'm going to think, I wonder if they polished it with a Wilmot grinder. And the guy's humble. He isn't walking around acting like I'm Mr. King of the Grinders. He was just like, this is a cool group. I like you guys. Can I come back? And I'm like, if you bring a grinder. No, I didn't tell him to bring a grinder. Okay? What a lovely, lovely couple they were. And he was as helpful as could be, cleaning up and doing everything. Okay? Good morning, Monica. Just great, great story, great guy. You know the coolest thing about them? So they came from North Carolina to Mushfest. They were leaving Mushfest and going down to Florida for another big, huge party that goes on in Florida annually, somewhere in Florida. So he's like, yeah, we're just going to make this a 1 week long party, or 2 weeks. I'm going to go from here, spend 4 days in Pigeon Forge. We're going to go from Pigeon Forge somewhere down like in Key West, near the Keys. There's some kind of a big party there, and he has friends with condominium and something. Eric, they made it. Neat couple. Exception was at the party. Exception was exceptional as usual. We posted her Kodachrome dance. Exception is super fun to party with. She wakes up late though. Everyone else is up. It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I can't sleep, man. There's a lot of noise in the house. She can sleep through a tornado. There's tornadoes knocking at her door. So the one thing I noticed about his Exception, is she gets her sleep in. But then when she's up, she's probably going 100 miles an hour the whole time. She's like 100 miles an hour. And she's as friendly, she's everywhere. She jumps around, she pops around. Where's exception going to pop up next? It's always popping up somewhere, smiling. Hey, I'm going to go to sleep pretty soon for the rest of the... I don't know how she does it, you guys. She can sleep through the whole... There's literally a whole party around her, and she... Wake me for my next phase. And it's not beauty sleep, Eric. She doesn't need it. Okay? Vegas, she would be your sleeping friend because she would sleep right through the earthquake with you. At least that's my perception. Is Slidey here? Is Slidey here? Oh, and she brought Chad with her, her friend Chad. Chad's a funny guy. He's from the Army. Chad can be so charming, and then boop, all of a sudden his missing filter, something goes through, and you're like, Chad, did you really just say that? And then he's back and he's cool and he's great. Super helpful on cleanup, let me tell you. He did not mess around. Army man cleanup guy. We really used him Monday morning, and he really dove in and helped. And he'll make you laugh. He will make you, but he's king of the inappropriate. Okay? He's the king of inappropriate. And everyone just go, that's Chad. I really like him anyways. Once in a while, I'm like, Chad, I wish you wouldn't have said that. 3 other people in the room with just eyes went like, Dirk. But it doesn't mean that, I'll tell you what, Chad's not like us. Chad doesn't party like us. But he sure likes to come around and party with us. Okay. MVP's like, that's why I like him. I like people without filters. Okay. Edgelords, that's what he is. He's right on the edge. He's a good guy. Good guy. Heart of gold. Heart of gold, I mean it. And extremely helpful. We couldn't have, I mean, his cleanup skills and his willingness every morning when he got up, he was just right there for everybody to do anything we could. It was later on that he would say, you know, something or another. Who wants an example, a Chad example? There's one fresh in my mind. I'm going to give you guys a Chad example. I'll only have 10 people say, Pops, give me a Chad example. Chad us. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. Big J, you know what? I have something ready, but I'm gotten carried away talking. Give me a Chad example. You can tell him about this exception. We're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I love him. Chad example. So Carlotta is coming around to, you know what? Chad is really something else. She started out with, I don't know about the guy with no filter, but by the end of 3 or 4 days of hanging out with him, she even comes up, she goes, you know what, Pops, I really like Chad. He's a nice guy. I go, I agree. We're gossiping about Chad behind his back. Like I am right now. And I don't know if I told her, suggested it, or she just did it, but maybe you should go give him a hug and tell him you like him. I think I said that. Carlotta has no problem. She goes over, gives him a big hug. She goes, you know what, Chad? I really like you. She's finally come around to it. Chad backs up from the hug and he goes, I finally got to feel the boobs. I was like, Chad, she's the hostess. You don't say that. He backs up from the hug. I finally got to feel the boobs. I was like, Chad. It's funny as hell, but it's so inappropriate. And Carlotta looks at me, she goes, see, Pops? I'm like, we still like him. Okay, Ginger, was that him? You know darn good and well that was Chad. If you guys aren't thinking, if you guys don't really get it, you weren't there. You had to be there. My goodness, Chad, she finally's giving you the love. She's finally coming around. She's finally giving you the hostess hug. Okay? You've broke through. This is the time to back up and go, I love you too. This is the time where you just get sensitive. This is the time where you break down a little bit. Okay? Not Chad. Okay? And we weren't even drinking. This is in the morning and clean up. Chad, even if you were thinking that, zip it. Okay? Exception. Oh, we love your friend. We love your friend. Finally, gotta feel the boobs. It's like, oh, gosh. Okay, funny story. That was my Chad story. All right? And you guys, Chad can come and watch this and know that I'm not gossiping about him. I really, really, really like you, Chad. We want you to keep coming around and work on your filter. Okay? That's it. Gary is Slidey here. I hope Slidey's here because Slidey's the last guy on for today. Gosh darn it, I didn't know I was going to street glide. Greenie, that was so Chad. You had to be there. I was just like, no, you didn't, Chad. It was almost time to have a Chad talk, take him around the corner, go, Chad. But it was Monday. We were about 7 minutes from leaving. I'm like, we'll just leave it at that. Okay? Is Street Glide here? I want to know. Tomorrow, by the way, we're doing a mail call, and I will do some teaching tomorrow, less talking. Big J. I apologize for today. I got carried away with all us talking. But we also have, I really do want to do a mail call because I have 4 packages here from you guys that I want to open. I haven't even opened them. I'm like dying to open them, but I want to do it in front of everybody. So be here tomorrow and we will do that. Is Street Glide here, or am I going to wait and tell you guys about Street Glide when he's here? I only want to talk about Street Glide in front of his face. I did have one thought. Not a thought. I was abhorred. I thought I did too, Overjoyed. He might have to pop off. I thought, there he is. There's Streety. There's Streety. Let me talk to you. Streety, I call him Streety. His real name's Gary. Gary's big. Gary's like RX size, but maybe a little heavier. Gary and Chris, Bahar's friend, Wilmot Grinders, same size. Sometimes I'd see him from behind, and except for the hair, I'd think, oh, they're literally the same. Big, strong, built man. Definitely spent some time in a weight room. But you wouldn't think it for a moment. You start talking to him, and he's like microbiologist, self-trained. Where'd you go to school? I barely graduated from high school, Pops. He's gone on to other schooling, don't get me wrong, but he'll downplay his education. 25 years in lab work. You talk about knowing processes and procedures, but you look at him and you're like, no, this guy rides motorcycles for a living. Or he's like a diesel mechanic. Or he's got to do something big, strong, and heavy. No. He's in there, Petri plate guy for 25 years. And there isn't anything about laboratory procedure you could talk to him about that he doesn't know. I don't know, operating manager or something, and one of his friends owns a research place, and he's like the second shot, big shot of the whole place. I'm like, really? Well, he doesn't want to talk about himself. I really, really, really fell for Gary. Like if Terry and Gary both had my bro crush. I have a big bro crush on Gary. Add one other thing. So everybody knows Pops is the best cornholio player there. We all know that. Can't argue with him. I'm literally the best cornholio player there. I'm ready to go to the Olympics. They're recruiting me for the Olympics team. We all know that. Second best player there, I think it was Gary. I think it was Street Glide. Had a little bit of my respect. I was like, wait a minute, this guy, he's not that bad. He can slide a bag. He can slide a bag with the best of them, but he'd try to block the hole on me. He'd try strategy. It's like, well, if I could see him calculating, well, if I knock that one bag off, then you go back a score and I'll get an extra. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's strategy to this game? I thought you just tried to get the bag in the hole. Oh no, Pops, there's all kinds of, if you get this one and then you knock this one out, and you get this one, and then you get a 3, and then you get a 6, and then if you do, there's a -1, then you get a 4. And I'm like, really? Why aren't you my partner? I was ready to fire Tad. Tad was my driver. I was going to fire Tad. Streety and I would have been partners, and we'd still be there right now taking on all comers. Okay? He made it so much fun. And then later on, I'm like, I thought that the cornhole ramps were part of the house. Like, they gave it as one of the games you could play. Monday morning, everybody's packing up, putting their stuff together. I see Streety packing up the cornholio ramps and bags and putting them in his truck. I'm like, what? He goes, oh yeah, Pops, I brought these. It was absolutely my favorite thing that was at the place, of course, because I'm the best. What a great party toy to bring, party thing. And it explains to me why he's pretty good at it. That was not his first cornholio tournament, I could tell you right now. But Gary, all joking aside, and I'm not joking, I really enjoyed your company. I enjoy you. Oh, bromance with you, but shh, don't tell anybody. And then the other thing is, right, Ginge, thanks for bringing them. And then the other thing is, thank you. Gary drove all the way from New Hampshire. I'm still trying to figure out who had the longest drive. Shasta Lady had a super duper long one. Super duper. True Heart, super duper. You guys are in the top 2, 3. But I think Gary may have had the longest one. He drove all the way from New Hampshire. We're talking upper New England. You know what that says to me? Because Pops is always thinking ahead. From upper New England. Doesn't he pass through Massachusetts? Doesn't he pass through a couple of other states that next time 2 or 3 of you can all get in the car with him? Hello? Hello, the slick kitten. Hello, others of you that I know are near him. Because he's coming to the next one. Okay? New Hampshire, he's got a... And then we're also doing this. This is a preview. Preview. This coming summer, June, July, August. June, July, August. Pop Roadshow. We're going to take it on the road. I'll have it scheduled. The grow house will be working, whatever. We're going to go the Pop Roadshow. I'm not sure, 2 or 3 people. 1 car full of everything. And we're going to stop at different people's houses that want us to. And we're going to come through and we're going to check you out and check out your grow. We'll come on, check out your grow room, give you some advice, take pictures, video it, do an interview with you. We're going to do a Pops Roadshow where we can stop at different people's houses. And a tea tour. That's a good way to put it, Matthew. Okay? And we really are going to do that because I've been thinking about it for over a year. And when I think about stuff, I usually do it. Pops is like that. Tomorrow, I'm going to give this away to you guys. Okay? We're really going to be doing that. We're going to be, just spend a day there. Go to lunch with you, go to dinner with you, check out your grow, take some pictures, do a little interview live stuff, and then we'll hit the road and we'll be on to the next one. Okay? We won't be overwhelming you. We won't be staying at your house or anything like that. Okay? I promise. Well, unless you want me to stay there for a couple of days. Ruff will be with us. Ruff will be coming. See this right here? I'm going to get this away tomorrow. Brock did this. He calls it smoke from Bolivia. What I didn't know. Yeah, we'll probably be in an RV, by the way. Big J, we'll probably do an RV. Something like that. It's called Smoke from Bolivia. I think it's really neat. I didn't know it was this miniature. I like that it's miniature. I was like, what? Why are you calling it Smoke from Bolivia? He gave me a little tidbit of information I didn't know. First DMT was made in Bolivia. Did you know that? Did you know that? I didn't. First DMT was made in Bolivia. So he's giving tribute to Bolivia smoke. I think that's pretty neat. I didn't have a lot of chance to, because we were going to teach stuff today about your substrate. I also have another teaching that I'm going to teach you how to make any tub you have into a gasket tub. I'm going to show you how to do that. So pasteurizing substrate, gasket tubs. I feel like I've covered just about everybody that I had on the list to talk about. If I didn't talk about you in the last week or so, but you were at Mushfest, I apologize to you. Hit me up and say, Pops, and I'll definitely get you mentioned. It was important to me to try to say something to everybody that was there. Okay, Justin, you want me to talk about you? I'll talk about you for the rest of the show, Justin. Justin Bowe. Anybody want to hear about Justin Bowe? He wasn't at the Mushfest, but we could talk about him. Monica, you could have been there. Next time you'll be there. Anyways, I covered just about everybody. So we are going to tomorrow get back to the regular program and do some mycology teaching. And we still wanted to talk about attachments. Okay? We wanted to talk about attachments. But I love the couple of things that we have lined up to teach you guys tomorrow. Let's do 2 giveaways. 3 giveaways. No, we're going to do 2 today. I'll do the third one. There's something. I'll just tell you guys what happened. So yesterday, Chris and Ellen, Chris, censored citizen scientist, he won a prize here. Do you guys remember that? You guys remember he won a prize? I do. He writes to me, Pops, I'm still working on the last prize you sent me. Would you please give that away to somebody else? I ran out of time today, but I also thought to myself, I don't want to do that. I still want to send it to Chris. Wasn't he the guy helping put the whole website together and doing all this other stuff? And now he's trying to give prizes back too? So I feel like we should put some peer pressure on him and say, no, we're not going to take it, you guys. We're not going to take it. You have to send it to Chris. Do you guys, would you put some peer pressure on him and tell him he has to take it, please? You guys do that. Peer pressure, sorry, pal, we're not taking it. You have to take it. There you go, Whiskey. Not how it works. Okay? Even if Slingy got it, he'd turn around and send it to Chris, right? I think, Big J, I say we make him take it. All right. Even if he sticks it on the shelf and it's coming around for another time. All right. Kim's like, not the peer pressure. I say, we're not taking it. Sorry, pal. So he wanted me to give this away and have 3 giveaways today. Anybody have Chris's address? Send it to me. If he doesn't want to send it to me himself, I bet he does now. Peer pressure. Chris, send me your address. Okay? Top 10. Top 10. Top 10. This is for another giveaway. Top 10 longest animals in the world. Longest animals in the world. Go. Be specific. Be specific. You animals. Anacondas. Anaconda's a whale. What kind of whale? Be specific. We're not going to take it, Stevie says. Giraffes and giant squids and blue whales and killer whales. Blue whale, by the way, is number 1 on the list, Smarty Pantsers. Komodo dragon, alligator, a giant squid, a blue whale. Let's be specific about whale because I did pick a whale. Snake, basking shark, alligator, orca, a great white, a whale shark. A whale. Silly Gal says a whale, a reticulated python, a macaw, a great white, a sperm whale. What kind of whale is on this list? Bowfish, a blue whale. That's number 1. Here it is. I see it coming. Here it is. Smarty Pants exception, whale shark. Whale shark. You got it, exception. Nicely done. Blue whale, number 1 longest. 110 feet long. Wait for this. A blue whale is 110 feet long. The next one is a python, 35 feet. The difference between a blue whale, number 1, and number 2 is 70-something feet. Are you kidding me? Royal python, number 2. This is creepy. This one's creepy. Guess what number 3 is? A tapeworm. Tapeworm, 32 feet long. Glug, glug, glug. Ugh. Number 4, that's exception, a whale shark. 32 feet. African elephant, 23 feet. Crocodile, 19 feet. Giraffe, 19 feet. Hippopotamus, 16 feet. Arabian camel, 13 feet. Indian bison, 11 feet. And a white rhinoceros, 11 feet. I'm glad you didn't say tapeworm, anybody. Ugh. 32 feet. Blah. Exception, let's get this 10-pack of Pops pills out to you, cats. And this is 3 grams of fresh, did I say the word fresh? Ghosties. 3 grams. I weighed it out this morning. So give me your address, and I'll get this off to you, doll. Okay? And tell Chad to watch T today. We had fun talking about him behind his back, but we know it's really going to be in front of his face if he watches us. Exception, let me get that out to you. Okay? And let's do one more. Let's do one more. So I'm a mammal. I'm one of the top 10 mammals that take the longest to have my baby. Gestation, thank you, exception. That'd be fun for him. Gestation period. Which mammals have the longest gestation period? I picked one. Elephant is number 1 on the list. 660 days that lady's pregnant. 660 days. Wow. Forget about elephant pregnancies. Elephant, wombat, human, a black bear. Which mammal has the longest gestation period? Elephant, bear, a giraffe, dolphins, horse, elephant. You guys don't know. Am I back? Did I reconnect with you guys? And I'm going back through the scroll. And the last person I'm just going to start with, I'm still way back here. I haven't seen it. and giraffes and sloths and rhinos and camels and penguins and cows and alpacas. That's pretty close. Think of alpacas, it's close. Frozen, rhinos, orca, a velvet worm, an elephant, an African elephant, a black rhino, a bear, a gorilla, a camel, a squirrel. This was a good category. I got you guys. Plus, the camera broke in the middle of it. Dolphin, humpback whale, shark, black bear, grizzly, walrus, white rhino, kangaroo, a manatee, a black rhino, dragon, super lag, a manatee, African elephants, blue whale, a donkey, kangaroo, camel, manatee, lag, dang, sea lion, salamander. Okay, so remember I said alpaca is close. Camel, what? Yes, you're back. Gone. Sharks, rhino, platypus, camel, a manatee, a dolphin, a donkey. Here comes Leonard Oaks. Leonard finally knows that it's a llama. Llama. Llama lasts 300. A llama, number 10, elephant, beak whale, number 3, white rhinoceros, number 5, a giraffe takes 460 days to have her baby. Tapir, number 7, an Arabian camel, 8, a finwheel, number 9, and a llama, number 10. None of you guys would have got it without my clue. 360 days it took the llama to have her baby. I don't know, it'll take you 2 days to have this prize in the mail to you. I mean, actually in your mail slot if you send me your address today. Pop's 10-pack, and we also put 3 grams of fresh Ghost in this bag for you. So 3 beautiful grams and a Pop's pack. And that'll go out. Leonard sends me his address. This week, we're only going to have one winner. You can only win one time. And then if you once this week, we'll move on and go to somebody else. Okay? Pops, peace. Thanks for being here. We're going to have some classes tomorrow we'll get back to mycology, and we're going to talk about attachments too. Stay tuned for some more information on the website, the Detroit Mush Lab. The answer was llama, Joe Biden. The answer was llama. Okay? And Leonard Oaks won. So have a great day, you guys. We'll see you here tomorrow. Hopefully the feed's a little better. Same mush time, Anthony Thornton. Same mush channel, Papa Wheelie. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you, Slingy and MVP and Anthony and DJ and Renea. There's Renea. I like saying that name. Papa and Kimberly and Mushman and Wesley Smoke. Smoke them if you got them. Ladrand and King Metro. 2 classes tomorrow. Joe Dubes and Tatty Tad Nerd and Rebel Rob and Whiskey. There's my guy. And Super Spooker. And that was a good name for you yesterday. Anthony and Kingy and Saska Mojo. And Joe Bide and Nitty Nat and Street Glide. Have a great day, bro. Disky and Shasta, love you too. Big J, you're as handsome as they come. Jesus Christ in Australia. SLO, Slow Coast, Joe Biden, Mushmouth, Papa, Truzo and Overjoyed, Chrissy, and Jesus Christ and Kimberly, and MDK and Nerd Nature, and Laura, please have a divine day. Silly Gal and Eric, thanks for being here, Machine. Laddie, Randy, Jeffrey, all the way from New Zealand. Sayer, Bear, Momo Manga, there he is. DJ in Vegas, have a beautiful day. Faye, Juju to you. Anthony, talk to Sandman for the Discord. Sandman will hook you up. Cow, Moma Nunga, Too Late, DJ, King Metro, Overjoyed, Ericy, Slow, MDK, Super Spook. Nah, we didn't get out fishing. DJ and Momo. Pops, peace. Be kind to one another. Be kind to everybody. Pops out.